fellow country people for Southern Cameroon, fellow Ambazonians, na me again, Capo Daniel Rankampo now, for this platform for the No Conny Talk Show, when a platform where they talk only the true and will hold true for power. So first I want to offer Kola Nut for our one BM and our Papa de Ground Zero and offer on a small palm wine. As we always do as a round drop of the ground, you don't go for all now. For all side way day, me gonna stand up fine as we the whole our country for the push me go before. Our international partners them also to engage with the diplomatic corps in particularly for Yaoundé and our journalists the way they be in contact with us for find out things the way they go on. Our conversation with NGOs them it don't really give you enough experience for know way to way they go on and for be able for advice una. So na take them for we was strength and so they give una honest position for way to way it day. So maybe we watch this video together and I go tell una exactly what for expect and what not for expect because our job as Vanguard now for make sure say when leader then can talk something for the public, me that thing be attainable. Me gonna no get hope for place where hope no day so that anything we do and me go the count were exempt properly.
Last weekend we had a very groundbreaking, wonderful event in Washington, D.C. with the law firm of Fine and Del Valle.
So, what's the way it happen? Ambazuna did not say, Chris Anu, where they be done Saki for interim government with Sako, where Seko be done deny say me no want me represent again, like acting interim president. They don't present with some law firm. Say that law firm, they go sue Cameroon for International Criminal Court and then they go give you independent through that court. The first thing I want to talk now say the devil is a liar and if Chris Anu they talk na true, if Sako then give you independent, I go carry their back. I go be the first man for clap hand for them. I go welcome them. I go dance sute pass all man. If Sako and Chris Anu, Boh Herbert and Fru Johnson they give you independent, I go be very happy for receive that independent. But unfortunately, wait would answer for them are scamming and scamming. So, but maybe I left the mid and talk. Maybe gonna hear exactly where they talk so that when I set when I feel make una own mind about this issue.
And they have promised us, standing with Ambazonia to fight this lawsuit at the ICC against Paul Biya, against the French, against Nigeria. But I am sure you have heard the argument out there that, oh no, this thing is all fake. You cannot sue a country at the ICC when they are not party to the Geneva Convention. So can you please give our people a brief understanding of what we came out? Both of you were there. Give our people a brief understanding of what we came out with from that press conference as far as this point of jurisdiction is concerned.
I was pleasantly surprised to find myself in that press conference because of what you had announced before, that there will be something explosive on that press conference. So I made every arrangement to get there. And I didn't know the subject of that press conference until I got there.
So the truth now say, I like Pa John, Fru Johnson, because sometimes they need to hide the truth. He too be do year na year for good day. Unlike Boh Herbert, where they pretend like say he actually know it where it happen, we don't know because we be done hear from John Bakuro. The first time we Sako be come live for them say me then go join the HD talk. Where that HD talk it be been a way for the Cameroon government for avoid the Switzerland government where be done propose stand up say the one help for mediate the Cameroon government and their multinational them for France and for Switzerland when they actually exploit our territory, then go connive for choose this HD. The Barry Cobet company, the chocolate company, where he began to do research for our struggle already. They began already defeat Samuel Sako, advise and give him money. Then join with the Cameroon government, then go contact the HD. Me the HD force the Swiss government, say me the Swiss government allow me the HD, that NGO, me manage the negotiation between we and La Republique so that they go fit control the outcome. Unfortunately for them, they be talk for the Swiss government, say Ambazonian people they over foolish, we will just follow them like sheep them. But their vanguards them will stand up, will defend our interests. And I will be very happy say the egg of C and Seseko also then join Yerima Bida already start go there, but it come back when Sisoko be realize which way it happen. Then come out take their ground on principle. So we no fit enter negotiation where you no be able to give we independence. Now so we save our revolution. The same people where they can't tell say that negotiation will go ahead. Today when they hear they bring another story again. At that time, they be lie Ambazonian people then say they be use na Dr. Akwanga for putting me stand for before for come present them for Boh Herbert and for the other leaders including John Bakuro. Say that initiative they come na through Ebenezer Akwanga, but as John Bakuro says that realize can confess for people them they no be know anything where it happen. Now just Samuel Sako become use John Bakuro for hide for behind. Now the same way they use them for Boh Herbert now the same way they want use Boh Herbert for do them because they know in a way it just get big mouth. And unfortunately, Boh Herbert, he didn't run him out because I know it very well because he didn't contact me also, say I help them for Ambazonian calling, for expose which way Sako the do. But now had the rank, I don't know if he say on a palava bribe, na just ego. Na man we no he believe, say small person like Ayabacho, fi lead our revolution, me go win. For he for accept the leadership of Ayabacho, he better me chakara all thing. Better me even say me the struggle, me no even go before. So now the kind wicked black man syndrome that way would suffer. So anyway, ma play the audio. Me gonna hear it way through John saw it the talk. And then the thing I say the party admit the truth. It one come for they don't know it way happen. But Boh Herbert they pretend like say actually know it way it happen. Me gonna hear.
You cannot sue a country in at the ICC when they are not party to the Geneva Convention. So can you please give our people a brief understanding of what you came out? Both of you were there. Give our people a brief understanding of what you came out with from that press conference as far as this point of jurisdiction is concerned. Any of you can take it first.
The lawyer first.
All right.
Well, Chris, I was pleasantly surprised to find myself in that press conference because of what you had announced before, that there will be something explosive on that press conference. So I made every arrangement to get there, and I didn't know the subject of that press conference until I got there, and it had to do with this lawsuit, which was very pleasant for me because I listened to the two lawyers. They seem to have a mastery of the facts, but not exactly the events, and they seem to know what they want to do. And I think it was quite encouraging because we now have a group of competent lawyers from their experience to carry us to the third prong of this fight, which is the legal fight. I was surprised. I was because I wasn't aware. I wasn't invited by anybody. I went there just like Amazonian to listen to the press conference. I didn't even know the subject of the press conference, but I got there. Thanks to that, your announcement.
Yes, Johnson will talk. He will talk
you
through.
Listen to. I think you were one of those who asked the question of jurisdiction, and I think others also asked the same question. Did you leave out there satisfied with the answer they gave to that question as a lawyer?
Yes, I did. And not only that, I have known that even if a country signs the Rome Accord, they call it the Rome Accord. It was done in Rome.
Rome Accord, yes.
And didn't ratify. It doesn't mean much because al-Bashir of Sudan never even signed that accord. Al-Bashir had was issued a warrant of arrest, international warrant of arrest, which he lived with until he was arrested by his own people. So what I'm saying is that there are many ways to get to ICC without necessarily being a member of the ICC. The procurer himself can issue an arrest based on a complaint from a people who have been hurt by a government. That is in the statute. That is in the Paris Accord. And I think the lawyers gave a very good response to that question. And I'm waiting to see how they will carry it forward. I just wanted to say that when a thing like this happens, at least let the ACT coalition know that they have their own Amazonian lawyers to talk to first before they go any further. But that said, we were all satisfied.
So I like John too because if Namawe get Connie, he see the talk say he be come out satisfied, but he give them a message. Say next time when I get something like this, at least make una let the lawyers me they understand me they at least advise una before una go before. So wait I want talk na say the fact for the matter na say we need to argue what argument no be na say the jurisdiction. The court no get jurisdiction. Of course, that court get jurisdiction for the whole world, including the country the way they never sign them, including the USA. That one no be the problem we dey talk am. The problem we dey talk am na competence for the complainant, whether the person be eligible for apply or for even sue or for be heard inside that court. The thing I say, Boh Herbert, when an activist, no be say a leader of a group because Maurice is dead. Maurice don't have anybody. It's just on paper. How many meetings do they have? How many people do they consult? I have people who were there. They don't consult anybody. Most of them have moved to other groups. So Maurice is not an organization. Maurice is Boh Herbert signing his things. Boh Herbert na person wey no get credibility. He don't forge signature them for inside this struggle. He don't sign signature them force them for about other people them where they don't make statement where they don't make them. No be one time, no be two time people they don't come out for remove themselves from document the way Boh Herbert don't sign their signature for day where they don't trust you with stamp them. He don't take and go fraud people their signature sign them for day. My advice for Boh Herbert na say stick to activism. Leadership don't pass you. The one na time for war. You say Boh Herbert, you don't stand talk say you need to support armed conflict. You need to support military people them. So now na time for war. Leave the leadership for people the way they fit handle the war time. Me then go before. Stop for begin fox say they go put people in for trouble. Now so the Boh Herbert make our credit government for truly speaking. It be the main reason where we talk say he go ahead for make election for vote prime minister. Even if Amazonian people they no want that. He go ahead for do am. Now he will then push the secretariat for the governing council at that time. Me go transform them into a government would for the place would suffer today because of it. So once more Boh Herbert again. But I will try to analyze the things them for explain for now exactly which way it did. The issue no be say the fit sue all man for the war for that international criminal court or international court of justice. The fit sue any man, the fit sue any government for that court. But you get two problems and way did it. Two major challenge for we for Amazonia. If Boh Herbert the fit succeed, I go clap for them. If the fit win give you independent, I go receive them wholeheartedly. I go carry their bag when we go for Boya. When I go past drop me for Bamenda. But the point I say the two problems we get them. Now the problem for eligibility and the problem of competence. The problem for eligibility, I say no be all man fit make application for that court. If you want to make application for that court, you must get a state partner where you go stand for support that application before the court if he hear them. The challenge we will get for Foley Hawk law firm when Sako they go sign them for day. That same law firm, it happens say the person will be bring with that law firm. It be passed na through Princess Harriet, they be manipulate na Princess Harriet. Na akere muna a family. Even I believe me or not, na akere muna be trick Amazonia them using Harriet for Mickey. Mugu go get that law firm, that Foley Hawk law firm. Using I know the talk say Harriet be involved, but the na akere muna they be one trick we because they be no say we go begin do a project where it go to take we round and round and we no go nowhere. So first, the fact say if you go sue for law, forget our case, if it only happen if we get a country where we go support we or we don't recognize we. And we need for fight, we need to be able to be a contender on the ground, we need to be able to be responsible for the action for our security and for challenge like the public in a way we will get for that position where we get the country me recognize we when are the steps and that will the struggle for take them now. The first challenge will be get them with the Foley Hawk law firm na say they be talk say the court no go accept we, they no go feel recognize we if we no fit prove and say we actually represent all man because Southern Cameroon 8 million people them. Now how if we go demonstrate and say any group they represent 8 million people them. They be talk say we will go open a bank account for collect money for people them. We go encourage all Ambazonian and make them put money for the amount of people the way they go put money for it go at least be like a vote for sure say they represent so many people other than just a few group of people where they can't stand for that before. But now you do want get an illegitimate leader, an impostor Sako, and a leader of a failed group, Maurice, where they represent not only about maybe 5 people them, then if you say they go succeed for place where the governing council be go free, that one I just waste time. The only problem with the fear, and I say, this law firm where they don't go there, if it be a ploy for La République du Cameroon, their disarmament committee where they work together with the bilingualism committee, they don't give them big budget for help to destroy our revolution. Would the fear say this lawsuit, if it be a ploy the same way for destroy the prospect as they be use the HD for destroy the Swiss government, their initial offer for negotiate between Ambazonia and La République. Would the fear say that if you want to use this law firm again for undermine the prospect, say a fact-finding mission could be sent for Ambazonia, and then it will lead for a recommendation for the Security Council for send this matter for the Procureur General, for the ICC, and then they go use this law case, this law firm, which Sako they go sign for undermine that process, because another way government if you use them for spoil case like we know now say a prosecutor if deliberately present a poor case, then we will lose that case so that the result will be managed. If we say na the thing that way it happen, because now the modus operandi for La République du Cameroon would answer throughout this struggle. So I go take time again for give una small history them we will get them with litigation as a people and as a country. The first thing we want to understand I say Fon Godi Dinka be approached the American government officially because he not just been a common man, a fon, a traditional king, Pensa Ambazonia, now also a person will be represent the administrator, na part of the administrator for the Southern Cameroon people them, and he be also be a youth leader right from 1950s. So he that represents Southern Cameroon for many capacity, even the debate inside the United Nations for form the plebiscite question them, Godi Dinka will be heavily involved. So now I recognize personality for represent our interest. For Godi Dinka be successfully engaged and lobby the American government under George Bush for create the Ambazonian USA dialogue. They will launch the Ambazonian USA dialogue where will be led by 2 people then. Ivan Hicks, the Undersecretary of Foreign Affairs for America for Africa, the same position where Thibault Nagy hold am today for the side for America, and for the side for Southern Cameroon, it will be a Fon Godi Dinka. It will represent we for that dialogue between America and Ambazonia. For that dialogue, the American government in principle accept 2 things. One, na say Southern Cameroon be occupied by La République du Cameroon because of the law where Cameroon be make where they be change the constitution. They consider one say be an annexation, and it be an act for recolonize our territory. They be agree on principle. Secondly, they be agree say American government are the only government we fit hella we for attain our independence, and also they be explore the possibility for America for hella we will get independence. And their conclusion be na say American government will require a legal instrument, 2, 1 a domestic legal instrument, 2 an international legal instrument before American government if he act. This will be in line with the current diplomatic mission for the AGOF-C where they do where they engage a partner, and the same advice where they don't give them for the OMPO, and at the same way where they use them for their diplomacy. So we'll be well advised about our possibility them and our roadmap for independence. So on the base of that conclusion, that resolution for the USA Ambazonian dialogue, Fon Godi Dinka be filed a case for the Bamenda High Court for 1991. That law case it be result for a judgment. So Fon Godi Dinka be go ahead for launch a lawsuit for inside Bamenda High Court. That judgment, that court case be na HCB 2892. For that court case, Godi Dinka be winam. That court case established a legal instrument where it recognized Fon Godi Dinka like the president and head of state for Ambazonia, and it recognized say the former British Southern Cameroon territory is now being named Ambazonia. Now the only legal instrument that will get them The next legal instrument where the America be need and now be na the international legal instrument where if you come up for the International Criminal Court or the International Court of Justice. For Godidinka take that judgment for America, then give their backing for Godidinka. Me approach that court that time it be nasty. Ivan Hicks be give a backing for ye. He take the court, they fire them. He launch a court case for 1994. That court case it be rejected because the president for the registrar for the ICJ, now they call an ICC. That president for the it be a French citizen where he be born, they be born for Algeria where they be done put it for the strategically. He reject them. He try for appeal that same rejection. The court still use technicality then for knock out the application. So it go back again for America. But unfortunately for Ambazonia, the administration for America be done changed from George Bush to Bill Clinton. So Madeleine Albright, na he be the Secretary of State for America, he be also still support Ambazonia. He sent a formal letter again where it be a requirement for that court system for them for even entertain any person where they come for the Godidinka take that application, go down for the court. This time the court now talks that they want debate around for arrange the date where it be been a way for store the process without giving a decision so that we'll not get way for appeal them. Because that time they be no say for possibly lead to our independence. Now for the other case it can go tight. So for truly speaking, we fit get independence through that means, but we no fit go so we want go apply for that court, it be wrong. And the intention where they can lie Ambazonia and I say they want go apply directly for that court, they want go sue La Republique du Cameroon for that court. From our experience, now a very expensive procedure if you want hire a foreign law firm. The governing council led by Sisiko Ayukta will be the chairman. It cost you only the initial payment. It be a check for $75,000 for that Foley Hawk law firm. Now, Wusa Sako Boh Herbert go get money for go pay the law firm. Now for La Republique, because the last time we check and they not even raise money for pay stamp for post later. Now also they get money for go pay for the law firm. That one na for una guess. So I no get time for listen for other video because we don't go through 4 years our people they don't die, we don't suffer a lot. The decision, the time for begin debate this thing, they don't pass. They don't clearly come out can talk say they want sue La Republique du Cameroon for that court where they never even get any country to support them. Me for where they go deceive me post them for Twitter account and Facebook. Either hurriedly go delete them. Now for tell when I say that na just lie, na just a scam. You know if possibly they no be ready and they cannot go and sue Cameroon government there and be hurt in any meaningful way. So the only way we feel help we na the right path, na the way of self-defense. We need to fight, exert our presence on the ground and demonstrate in a way that can convince the international community that yes, indeed, we are ready to assume responsibility for an independent country, and then they will recognize us. The other way when it go fit come, na say due to the time we fight La Republique du Cameroon, we know say they no fit win we, and the only way we continue fighting for demonstrate our resilience. Say no matter what way La Republique do am, we no go stop for challenge them and for fight for liberate our territory. The international community go come to the conclusion, natural conclusion, say the need for listen to our case in a meaningful way, and we are already there for day. The fact that the international community that already declare a humanitarian crisis, they are already talk say this is not sustainable. We need to sit down and talk. Is the right thing to do, and we don't get for this position that through our challenge for La Republique du Cameroon militarily. So now the only way that way we fit take and for win. And the more La Republique du Cameroon they try for fight, we the person will lie. The only way for continue for maintain that story now for make more lies. So La Republique du Cameroon, the only way for maintain the territory now for use military force, and the only way for maintain that use that military force now for kill all Ambazonians for commit genocide. And the more they try for do that one, now the more way the international community then be obliged for act. So they not continue for whole we without committing genocide. It be impossible because the vast majority of the civilian them they want independence. So be for the right path. This one a distraction and a possible ploy for the enemy for manage the outcome of a result from the United Nations Security Council if they have to refer this matter to the International Criminal Court or the International Court of Justice. Whatever the case it be, We need to focus for ground zero. The same people they run distract we enough. We need to learn for that. We no need to begin to over explain these things them again. And I hope say all man go be clear. This lawsuit me them continue for do it way they do and if they go leave we, but we need to be aware not to be blindsided, because possibly this same group of people them, if we don't succeed to go enter for that Security Council, they don't make a referral. La Republic still use the same people them how they don't use them before. When I remember say Chris Ano, then they act on behalf of La Republic du Cameroon. When we launch attack for inside Bamenda, they use Naive for can discredit we. When we launch attack for inside Bamboo Tools, La Republique du Cameroon use na Chris Ano again for give you that microphone, make he can stand for talk for the international community, say no, but we carry out that attack, because it be very important for them for show the international community so not be strong enough for be able to handle the security challenges them or for take responsibility for our forces them for ground zero. So there are always a struggle for manipulate our people them in a way we will not be project for meet the requirement for the international community by convincing our group then say no need for any person to be on a group. But at the same time they want create groups them because they know say if we be for group, our action for the ground will be considered as a force for a political end, will be a requirement for the international community as well. So they use these same people for spoil our ideology, about nationalism, for destroy our chance for recognition, and put us in a position where La République du Cameroon can always handle it. Whether not for promote kidnapping, when I be done here, the Chris Anu, Dr. Santos come testify of the kidnapping rings them for the ASC. When I be done here, all those things them for Naseme will continue to focus on the ghost town, now the most effective way and our military defense. And I go ask the Ambazonia people for put their money for place where if we actually produce a result. We'll get a roadmap, we'll get a clear strategy for get us our independence, and will the struggle for delay we by removing the resources and the trust for the Ambazonia people for we for prosecute this war. I go only advise our people then I say, may we not pay attention for these people, but may we put money on invest for our freedom by investing in self-defense. What enough other group them better go advise and recommend the ADF because I don't see their structure and are the best way for we for project ourselves in the right manner for get our independence. God bless you.